Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Fallout New Vegas with Triax 2. I have to admit that the first time I did this quest, retrieving Ranger Morales' body, I was not aware, because I wasn't paying attention, that this was the NCR outpost I was supposed to go to when I finished retrieving his body. And so I dragged his body all the way back at walking speed back to Camp McCarran, and then had to look up how to do it. And was then royally annoyed because you have to talk to them first, otherwise the quest decides to break.
Oh my god, are you okay? You've got to get to a medic. Doc Kemp can patch you up back at base. How could you sacrifice your body like that? You never even met him. If the NCR doesn't have a medal for this, they should make one up.
You'd notice I didn't actually get hurt, right? I made a promise to Private Morales.
That must be some kind of code of honor you hold yourself to. You're like a woman possessed. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
Not a problem. Let's see if we can lay him down with a little bit of dignity. New Vegas tends to not be at home to that kind of thing, but not the button I wanted to press. That's good enough. I didn't actually bludgeon him too badly, so...
Right behind you,
Alright,
boss.
let's go and engage in some playtime with the fiends. The pistol that I picked up is actually... I combined that other Rex with mine because it was just in completely terrible condition. I think I shot it out of his hands. However, this is the pistol that I picked up. A Teba Model 6 Unica. I mean, this is a beautiful monster piece of hand cannonry. I mean, it's got the bottom chamber barrel. So basically, when it shoots out of the chamber on the bottom of the gun. That's why the hammer looks strange compared to the Rex. It shoots from the top. New Vegas twitches like that a little bit. I think it's Dynavision trying to catch up with the rest of the game, especially when you're aiming. It tends to do that. Sorry, bug in my face. I'd been looking to upgrade from the Rex for quite a while and didn't realize what the, where on the level lists the Mateba appeared. But now we can go. I did check, by the way. And if we go into our weapons, my anti-material rifle requires strength of 8. And even my sniper rifle requires a strength of 6. If we check my stats, however, I have a strength of 5. So I'm going to need weapon handling. We'll take the cowboy or laser rifle scope. How completely useless for the laser rifle I have, which is completely broken. Brilliant. I forgot to leave the bodies over there. It's alright. Actually, as long as I'm here, and I will never remember anyway. It only takes a minute. But yeah, I need to take weapon handling and get some more strength. Strength is fairly simple. I can get an implant for that. Weapon handling is going to have to wait at least one level, because my next level, I have to take Demented Inventor, which is a Robco certified... Oh, he had a Molotov. Yeah, you're not allowed to have that kind of thing. Where'd the other dead guy go? Oh, he's over here. Because Demented Inventor will make the rest of... Well, you got a Molotov, too. And I don't want your crowbar. Right. Demented Inventor will make the rest of what we're going to be doing significantly easier. Because it gives us access to a very special friend. And we'll meet him as soon as I take the perk. And hopefully, killing these fiends up ahead will be enough to give me the perk. Hang on, do I have any steady on me? Aid, cam. I do not. Alright, because steady will completely counteract scope sway. Even strength-based scope sway is no match for the might of steady. But that's fine. I think we can manage to counteracted enough. This sways a bit too. Is that weapon skill related? Or strength? It's gotta be weapon skill, which is... Oh yeah, my guns is only 96. Ah, because of my backpack. Mr. Handy, as a matter of... Oh wait, you can't carry it anymore. Mr. Handy, Mr. Handy, the correct robot even. Take that, and that, and that, and that. Excellent, now I can take off my backpack. I think. Yes, I can. Here's my backpack. Which should give me, yep, my proper 100 gun skill, so this should have, yeah, very little scope sway. There's always a little bit, just because, well, it's a heavy gun.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep hidden.
Alright, step out here where I can shoot your face off. Thank you for dying.
Just leaving the body.
He's been disarmed. Aha. Very, very, very funny, yes. Stupid bug, get out of my face. Makes it very hard to actually shoot things in the game when you've got bugs flying around in your face. Makes it actually hard to shoot real guns when you have a bug flying around in your face. He had a lever action rifle. Yay. He's got a chest full of lead. Where is our next target? There's two of them right here. Eileen is in this front structure, and Driver Nafai is in this rear structure. I think that's Nafai. Baby. Yep. Toasted Nafai. Alright, which means I can shoot you in the head, and shoot you in the head. And we can switch to shotgun because Eileen is a melee weapon user.
Kill them all. God will understand.
Alright. Okay, looks like it's okay. Whoa, Fiend Legends, right. That's the other reason not to... Haha, headshot. That's not the other reason not to...
Camp.
Whoa, nice shooting.
Oh, yes! Let's all beat up on the robot!
Nice shooting, Raoul. You're using it right... Yeah. No, you're not.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
You should be using this. Oh, you know what?
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable,
I have the
boss.
rest of those, because he's not using up ammo, but I think the game is saying he fired a shot, he used up all his ammo. Default weapon. There's Evelyn's finger, thanks, and the emasculator. But we'll look at the thanks in a minute. And we'll take that. Let's see, let's get to Nafai's corpse before... There we go. Goodbye. Oh, I probably could have just shot him with a shotgun if I wanted. This is not Nafai's corpse. You had a flamer pistol and a combat knife. We'll take your combat knife. Get yours in a minute. I do need to put my backpack back on. Ah, drugs. And Nafai's head, which is intact because I shot him in the chest. Weapons. Nafai's Golf Driver, which puts me exactly weight capacity. I mean, excuse me, I think this actually has a bonus damage over a conventional. This is the emasculator. It's basically just a combat knife, but it's got a name, and that makes it special. One moment. Excuse me. Actually not a bad combat knife either, although I'm not a big fan of it for reasons. Where'd this dead guy fall? this dead guy fall? Was it over here? You guy I just shot? No? Oh, you had a flamer pistol. Ah, you were. Combat knives and flamer pistols. Somebody liked to get up close and personal. Put your backpack on, duh. And put on another backpack. Right, I did shoot another one over here, although I shot them up here, so they may have fallen up here. Let's see. Well, there's one that I shot from up here. Looks like I took her arm off. I didn't want the helmet, or any of that. Helmet, Raider Badlands armor, go away. Yep, she's been disarmed. And this one had the laser RCW, which again, very nasty, especially if you're not, especially if you don't have proper defense. Another schmuck with a varmint rifle. Although, to be perfectly honest, we all know how how nasty schmucks with varmint rifles can end up. A Flamer M, wow. Technically a Flamer Mark II, but still, if he gets close to you, that's some nasty business. And now we can move on to dealing with Violet. Oh right, let's read the message. Let's read thanks. Let's see. Retrieve corpse from Ranger Morales. Oops, corpse retrieved. And thanks. You were right about applying the fire. I used your method and it worked like a charm. The NCR punk cried from the start, and I had to cut out the tongue to keep the noise down. Burned his feet until he couldn't feel it, then cut off the cooked parts. Started over on the unburned flesh, and it was like having a fresh captive again. He squirmed so much I had to use another strap to keep him under control. After I got to his knees, I cut off his eyelids, let him sit in the sun for a couple of days, giving him water to drag it out. I think it cooked his brain or something. Anyway, I don't know where you learned that trick, but it's great. Finally, I finished cut up in the usual fashion by cutting his nuts off and cramming them down his throat. He almost suffocated, so I put him on his stomach before letting the dogs after him. He lasted a few more hours and then went quiet. Thanks again for teaching me the ropes. I'm going to make these NCR learn the meaning of pain. You remember? You said some guy from way east taught you, right? Was his name Marco? I can't remember. He must be a bad man. There's been a little bit of argument going around about NCR not NCR, YouTube terms of service lately, and apparently they're starting to enforce them with their no swearing rule. I totally understand that, but it's that they're turning off monetization on people who had just shot goodbye. Ah, very funny, because the gun held her up. By turning off monetization on people who swear in videos, if you're a big YouTuber. I try not to swear, but I'm playing Fallout. Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, both of which are M-rated games. So, I should be at least allowed to go behind an age gate. And then continue to monetize if I so choose. I have not monetized any of my videos. There's one listed as being monetized, but that's because of a copyright claim. I personally don't get any.
I've been doing this longer than you.
Don't get any money out of the videos. Where are you shooting? They're coming from this house over here. Let's get these guys, and then I'll get back to my YouTube playing. Get ran. I hear some. There we go. Bean safe house we've discovered. Boy. Yeah, this is a World of Paint area. That's why this is a Paint Destroyer. Although he does have a Plasma Defender, which is a surprisingly rare drop unless you go bugging Electro City guys. Butcher, who had a 9-iron. And where'd this guy go? He was over here. I think he had just a regular gun. But he had a hunting shotgun. Excellent. And we'll leave him his cigarettes. It's not like they're gonna do his lungs any harm. Guard head, which we need. Another infiltrator, yay. Some ammo and a helmet. And this is Violetta. Violetta has a brain. That brain will become important later. Sadly, there's no music squishing noise. Ammo box with some bullets. And more bullets. And there should be... Well, here's a Nuka-Cola quartz. Some purified water, which is always nice to have, no matter what you're playing. Wonder glue. I passed the point where lead pipes are a problem to get, so I'm just going to leave that one. Duct tape, scrap metal, and wonder glue I will always take. Programmer's Digest. Oops, that was a baseball. Now it's gone for a wander. Must be over here. So I thought there was future weapons today. No. Toolbox. Scrap metal. I'm now over encumbered, but that's fine. Missiles, which means I'm really over encumbered. Hydrofusion cells, which doesn't help anything. Energy cells, which aren't so bad. 5.56 rounds. Steady, which... steady. I was just considering going back to Novak for some steady, but I don't have to. That, and that. Alright. I'm going to have to cut the video here. I will be right back with you guys shortly. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We need to dump some stuff.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
On Raoul. May not be enough stuff. It's not. Let's give him some of the guns, I think. No, you know what? Let's give those to Mr. Handy, if we can. Mr. Guts, I mean. Iron. Neffy's Loft Driver. Pool cue. Escalator. Bomber Rifle. You can carry that. I don't think you can carry that because you got all that ammo, but that's fine. That should be enough. I don't really want to go into this safe house too far. There's two levels to it, and if I go into the second level, I'm bound to get killed. Just because there's a huge quantity of enemies in it. You guys wait out here.
Okay, boss.
And I'll step in here and deal with the two guys that I know for a fact are in here.
You ready to die?
Ow!
Do you like the sight of your own? You like this?
Really? You shot me in the arm? Really? That was just kind of a jerk thing to do. Wish she had a hunting rifle, that explains it. And one 12-gauge buckshot. Okay. I'll need to take a doctor's bag for the arm. Items. No, stats, because I want to do just the arm with a doctor's bag. I don't even need a stim pack, because I have regeneration. Empty jet inhaler, and an empty syringe. A couple of empty syringes. A lot of fiends in this house, because of all the empty drug stuff. Trained electron charge packs, which are good. Now, this is the fiend bunker. This is the second area that's full of large quantities of enemies. I don't quite want to go in there right now because the only backup I have is Raoul and two robots, which are not tight corridors robots. So instead, we're going to move on and deal with Cook, and then swing back to McCarran and turn in our bounties left.
Another glorious day in this man's arm.
Right behind you, boss.
We'll have to do that next time, though, because my timer is gonna run out of battery shortly, so... Alright, so I do need to reload this. Mr. Handy has the AMR on him, does he not? He does. Which means I need to give him hunting rifle, hunting shotgun, cowboy repeater. Alright, so we need to switch to the anti-material rifle. Weapons, AMR, and we're gonna go to aid. And as soon as we have a line of sight on fiends over here, and Cook in particular.
Keep quiet. Unless my creaky knees give us away.
Nope. Nope. Aha, there he is. So now, take a steady. And... Excuse me. I shot you. Alright, looks like I did manage to not hit him in the head. Let's see if we can deal with these guys, and then we will... Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That looks like everybody. Sounds maybe through the west entrance.
Is that the best you can do?
Ah, got it. Ah, and the robot hit him, which is hilarious. Excellent. This fiend just had a baseball bat. This one had a hyper sledge M. Oh my goodness. That's a massively overpowered World of Pain version of the basic super sledge. I mean, it's just, even for World of Pain, it's massively overpowered. Ah, lever action shotgun. That's why that hurt so much. No, I mean, thank you. Fortunately, Cook's hit survived, although his leg, well, was not quite so lucky. Ah. And we've managed to get all three of them with their heads intact. Or at least until we ripped them off their corpses, anyway. Get a caravan shotgun. And steady's worn off, but that's fine. Here we are, Cook's Fiend Stew, which is a very odd recipe, actually. And there's a campfire here, we can have a look at that. And I'm over-encumbered again because I picked up the steak, yay. We'll make some ramen steak in a minute, but if you scroll down here to Cook's Fiend Stew, we could actually make it right now, but it would take beer, and, well, we only have 2 beer, and we don't have enough survival skin. But we will make some ramen meat, which is actually ramen steak, which is lighter even than regular ramen. Now, we're going to save the game here and see if we can get this way, because last time we tried to go this way, there's some enemies on the other side of here that proceeded to wipe the floor with me. Ah. Stupid invisible walls. That should have done it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, they went around the other way. Sneaky buggers.
Like the sight of your own blood?
There we go. Looks like we've got them all, and we did not die. Fiend destroyed. Hollow point, sad figures. It should have been an M submachine gun, I think. You picked it up.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile
It's an M
sense,
submachine
boss.
gun, and you're not supposed to have that. You should have your police pistol instead. Let's see, I want to search the destroyer and give back a machine gun, because we don't use those things. Here, take the, if you can carry it. You can't carry it. Here, take that back instead. That's a heavy incinerator. Wasn't there a body here just a minute ago? Alright. Not you.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Of ammunition. Here, take the rest of the 308. Alright, now we can get back to the McCarran. We should actually be just north of McCarran if I'm... Oops. There we go. I think I shot the gun off his back. Right, so... now, I actually had a little bit of lost footage. I tried to record and then noise happened and... Ow, ow, ow. There we go. I think that means it wasn't him. 9mm fiends. You always want to... Now, some people leave throwables on bodies after a while, and I understand why, because of the weight issues. Aha! Combat shotgun. Excellent. But I prefer to always loot throwables, because when I have companions, they will tend to pick up weapons that I don't necessarily want them to have. And, yeah, and pistols, so that's why that hurt a lot. And if I actually go and loot them, then they can't pick them up. Because some companions, which is to say all companions, should not be allowed to have throwables. I want to be careful here, because... Ow. Okay, well, probably not that careful. This whole stretch has been mined here. Ow. Yeah. Like I said, the whole stretch has been mined. I think there's some on the other side, too. Yeah. That one. If I'd known they were going to come through here, I'd have brought the tack and the one of the helmets that it works with, because that makes those glow as if you've taken trap detection. Right. So, here we are, back at Camp McCarran. And only a little worse for the wear for blowing ourselves up, actually. And I need food, but that's fine, because I have... Yum, ramen snakes. We did miss a big building over there. And we can't actually see it from here. Unless I'm looking at the wrong spot. Nope, that's Sunset Umbrella. There's a big building over there. It's essentially a radio building, and there's a quest there that you can do to basically find the DJ's lost records. Alright, we're back at Camp McCarran. I'm going to end video here, even though it's a little bit short. And then I will see you guys in the... Raoul, why are you using the wrong gun? Alright, I'll see you guys next time.